Low energy after meals is one of the most common and yet most misunderstood signals of early metabolic imbalance. Many people accept post-meal fatigue as normal, believing that it is simply a natural dip in alertness or a sign of being well-fed. But in truth, consistent sluggishness after eating can be an early indicator of poor blood sugar regulation. When meals are heavy in refined carbohydrates or sugary foods, glucose floods into the bloodstream rapidly. In response, the pancreas releases a large surge of insulin to bring blood sugar back down. This swift drop in glucose often leaves you feeling tired, foggy, or even irritable within an hour or two after eating. Over time, this cycle can wear down insulin sensitivity, setting the stage for prediabetes, weight gain, and persistent fatigue that no amount of caffeine or naps can fix. The warning here is that if low energy follows nearly every meal, especially lunch or dinner, it suggests that the body is struggling to maintain steady glucose levels. This imbalance not only drains physical energy, but also affects mental clarity, mood, and long-term metabolic health. People who frequently experience post-meal drowsiness may find themselves craving sweets or coffee soon after eating, mistaking those cravings for hunger when the real issue is a blood sugar crash. Ignoring this pattern allows the problem to escalate quietly, increasing insulin resistance and promoting fat storage, particularly around the abdomen. The good news is that low energy after meals can be corrected naturally once eating habits are realigned with the body's natural metabolic rhythm. The first step is to avoid meals dominated by refined carbohydrates, white rice, white bread, pasta, and sugary beverages. These foods digest quickly and overwhelm the bloodstream with glucose. Instead, build meals that balance carbohydrates with protein, fiber, and healthy fats, which together slow digestion and promote sustained energy. For example, combine brown rice or quinoa with lean protein like chicken, fish, tofu, or beans, and fill half your plate with colorful vegetables such as spinach, broccoli, carrots, or bell peppers. This balance not only stabilizes blood sugar but also reduces the sharp insulin response that triggers post-meal fatigue. Another effective approach is to adjust meal timing and portion size. Large, carb-heavy meals are more likely to cause energy crashes because they require more insulin and digestive effort. Consider having smaller, balanced meals or snacks spaced evenly throughout the day, every 3 to 4 hours, rather than relying on 1 or 2 large meals. This keeps glucose levels steady, reduces hunger-driven overeating, and supports a more consistent flow of energy. For many people, this shift alone eliminates mid-afternoon tiredness or evening sluggishness. Hydration also plays a subtle but important role. Dehydration makes the blood thicker and forces the heart and digestive system to work harder, compounding post-meal fatigue. Drinking water before and during meals helps digestion and prevents excessive thirst mistaken for hunger. Herbal teas such as ginger or peppermint can also aid in post-meal comfort and alertness. Physical activity after eating offers one of the most natural ways to prevent post-meal energy dips. A 10 to 15-minute walk after lunch or dinner improves insulin sensitivity, helps muscles absorb glucose, and keeps the mind clear. This simple routine turns digestion into an active process rather than a passive one that slows the body down. Over time, these short walks help regulate weight and energy balance without requiring long workouts. Sleep and stress management are also crucial, since chronic stress elevates cortisol, which interferes with insulin function and contributes to both energy crashes and cravings. When sleep is insufficient, the body produces more ghrelin, which increases appetite, and less leptin, which signals fullness, creating a pattern of overeating and fatigue. Prioritizing at least 7 hours of restorative sleep each night allows the metabolism to recover and makes energy more stable throughout the day. The warning remains that persistent low energy after meals should not be dismissed as ordinary tiredness. It is a sign that your metabolism needs care. If lifestyle changes do not improve the situation within a few weeks, it may be worth checking blood glucose or A1C levels, as post-meal fatigue can sometimes be one of the first indicators of prediabetes or insulin resistance. Catching these imbalances early makes them far easier to reverse. The positive outlook is that once balanced eating and movement patterns become routine, post-meal fatigue usually fades quickly. Within days or weeks, you may notice smoother energy, better focus, and fewer cravings. Meals become nourishing rather than draining, leaving you feeling light, clear, and sustained instead of sleepy or sluggish. To maintain this improvement, plan ahead. Include protein at every meal, choose complex carbohydrates like oats, sweet potatoes, or lentils, keep portions moderate, and listen to your body's hunger and fullness cues. Avoid eating too quickly, as mindful eating allows digestion to align with satiety signals. Gradually, your metabolism learns to handle food efficiently again, and each meal becomes a source of vitality rather than exhaustion. By paying attention to what your body tells you after eating, you not only restore balanced energy but also strengthen long-term metabolic health, reducing the risk of chronic disease and building a foundation of lasting well-being.